Welcome to my game development stream. As always, first I start my development environment, then I play one round of my game, and after that I decide what I work on today. First correct project, game dev. It was a terminal to be usable. I think I have too many commands used in the. Don't care about release notes. Can I go up? No, too much. Okay, npm run dev to start. What did I miss this? Wait for a few lines to appear so I know it's ready. I can already look what I work on. Still Spellmaker. Wanted to add more stuff to it. The last idea was orbiting player lightning turrets. I think I did the lightning. The turret tool would be next. Okay. I think still one more line. Okay, now it should be ready. It runs in the browser. This is agent session. Okay. Localhost. Let's delete all data to start fresh. Probably again I play with my work in progress class, the Spellmaker. Its UI is just work in progress. So what do I want? I still have only the lightning tool. I can again start with proximities. They should be fine to be bigger. Then I get Seeker. And I give them a second stage lightning, and the lightning should be, doesn't need to jump, so small jumps to this. Okay, this is it. Bim, 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 bim. Okay. Think 60k damage. Really? Okay. Balancing is not done with this character, but time will tell. Feels like more than strong enough. At least it's working like I want it to. Disappear. The mana cost around 5. Majority isn't for the Seeker, interesting. Still one hit boss. Oops, okay. Could run over the black dots, but Where is it damage? Is it 1 million? Ooh. Did it survive a hit? Don't think that they go over 1 million here. Yeah, they do. Can check, can't I? Enemy. 400,000 is the HP, okay. Maybe. No, I have all sides too. Max damage. Okay, I made it. And if one click makes 4 million damage. Oh, close, close, close. Oh, I cannot. The game crashes when I win. Okay, this was 1 round. It's definitely too strong currently, but better too strong to test than too weak. Probably. Okay, next step was I wanted a turret tool. Let's read orbiting player lightning text turrets. Orbiting parent player shoot lightning bounds next time from enemy to enemy shooting. This part is done. Shooting cost mana can be activated, deactivated. No, this is for the passive stuff. So the turret tool is next. The turret tool is closest to... Oh no, first is version increase, main. 11 today, but not 11. Next, I called it trigger. Okay, but copy this. This will be turret. I don't care about the trigger word. Get tool, proximity, turret data, radius, position. Tool object data. It needed? Does an object not have a position? It does not have it. Okay, because it's its own type. No, I'm confused. I might misremember what this is. The tool object is not the object. I need a spell for it in the end. Okay, an ability for it. Radius. So radius is not... something I have to think about later, I guess. I want more mana. Mana pool, mana. Center. Mana and center. What else would I need? What is... the next stage can be attached, okay. Can I have move attachment? Can I have say yes, okay, they are in. Tool turret. Work in progress, yes. Turret. 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 Name is somewhere else. It's proxim. Wait, tool, default, turret. Tool, turret. Triggers next when enemy close. This is fair. Trigger range. Mana. Capacity. Calculate distance. Proximity is toward radius. I don't have a radius. Calculate mana cost. I don't think distance can be negative. Calculate mana cost is a fixed one. No, this will be object mana. The amount of mana I give it. I think I should reduce proximity mana cost. Should I? I mean, it doesn't matter too much. Currently, yes, I have no balancing. One key up. I want mana to be decided. The maximum is 100. One tick. This does the same, doesn't it? Wait, they are different. Wait, I have again duplicated code here. This is 10, this is 5. Interesting. Why is the radius maximum 10? I'm confused. No, it takes a bigger one. Minimum is 10. Okay. Minimum is 10. Minimum. Okay. Spellcast. Smooth attachment here. The next stage. I don't have a radius. This has to be changed. Create ability object Spellmaker program. This is from the spell, isn't it? Yes, okay. Yes. I will also need to duplicate, and here I have. I will probably change this to fill rect to display the mana amount. I have something like this for X and Y. Then I have fill style, let's call it blue for mana. I have the X is 10, the Y is proximity I have to rename, but basically the mana. Proximate tool. Turret. Checked. Turret. Turret. Okay. She don't know what starting value is. This now goes down, but fine. Let's make 2 size minimum. And maybe I will even move it up by it. I move it to the side by a bit. I have a turret. It creates a proximity. This I have to change later. But I can now add this tool. And this is it already, isn't it? Yeah, let's check. I have the turret. Where's net mouse move? Let's see. Okay. This is what I wanted. 68 is okay. It costs mana, but it doesn't. Okay, this is just a proximity. This doesn't matter. I would need lightning as the next stage, which I attach. 88 mana. Okay. So far, so good. Now I need the turret as a spell. Not as a spell, as an ability for. I have turret here. Radius. I think a bit. Radius doesn't feel correct. I don't know what I will need yet. This doesn't need anything, does it? Because it will always be an object. Spellmaker turret. Turret. Great ability. Oops. Turret. Trigger radius. I should clean this stuff up. Triggered? No. Trigger radius? Maybe. I have a mana number. Next stage. I can have multiple next stages. Why not? Move attachment. Yes. Next trigger check time. Fair. Latest trigger time, remove time. I remove when I'm out of mana, or if I don't have a next stage, do I? Okay, I'd keep it this way. Latest trigger time. Next trigger check time. Is it not a trigger interval? Trigger interval. So isn't it this way around? I will see. Okay, let's do it this way. Trigger radius I do not have. I have this one, I have this one, I have this one. Trigger radius, but mana I have to provide. Number. Does my next stage, is there mana cost in here? Trigger mana cost. Mana. Trigger mana cost, I have no idea. For now I set it to 1. Trigger interval, let's say 4 times per second. Trigger radius. Let's do 200 for now. Move time. Okay, I keep it like this for now. Abilities and Spellmaker proximity. This only exists for no reason at all. Delete ability object. Turret. If I have a, it's undefined. If it should be removed now. Where is it? Proximity. Didn't I rename it? Didn't rename it. Where was I here? And I have a second condition. Or I want to rename it. It's just the turret. Turret mana is smaller. Turret mana cost. So I cannot cast anymore. Now I paint ability object, which is just an arc, which is fine. Maybe I should give it a different color. I don't give it a color at all. Interesting. Oh, here, object color. Red. I will give it blue for now. Did I? I don't know, maybe red blue. I will see if it matters. No. The paint might be fine. Tick ability object, this will be now different. If this is ability object proximity, I have to rename to turret. Mana, trigger mana cost, I return. If I think I had last trigger time. No, I do the... No, it doesn't matter. If the interval, trigger interval. So then I put next trigger time. It's more helpful, I guess. Or it's next trigger time, trigger interval. I said it, but it can be undefined. Is a proximity or turret. No longer have proximity in here. Next one is undefined, or no, I don't need this one. It's time for the next trigger time. Then is state time plus ability turret to interval. I will check for targets and distance. Or do I check per... I keep it like this for now. Ability object turret triggered. No, I have my interval here. If I have targets, then we go over the stages, I get the functions. I have a spellcast, I spellcast onto oh, I'm confused. I have a cast position offset, okay. The cast position could be my turret position in this case. I don't care, I keep it like this. I have the move attachment. Is this it? No. Remove time, this is different here. This is... I don't assign a remove time. Here. Mana is minus equals ability object turret. Mana cost. This is not assigned. And also I have if next stage length is 0, then I should do a delete time. I don't have a delete time. Remove time. State. Oh. Game. Did he import it? Game state time. Let's do just Okay, so could move it down. Is undefined. Okay. This should be it. Now he uses up his mana. He checks for mana cost here, first thing. And if he's out of mana, should also be deleted. As it should trigger. There's a lot of similar code. But for now I keep it like this. Okay. Now I need to add ability to the class. Now I have to call it. So Spellmaker is turret. Doesn't get a 5 here. This is move attachment. This doesn't feel right. Next stage, and then the mana. Okay. Tool, turret, mana. I am interested in the mana cost. Did I do it in here where I calculated? To think a bit. Proximity? No, it is not responsible for it. The ability Spellmaker. Have calculate mana cost, recursive. This is not exported. This is a spell. But I think I need this one. Because I could make a turret which shoots turrets. Yeah. No, I can also change it here and use this one. Who uses this? Spell. I have the mana cost in here. I assign it here, okay. But I could also return the value and don't see the advantage for this in between step. Okay, I change it up, I guess. You will be here, you will be exported in this case. And you call yourself. You are gun, and this is I have to call or change. Cute spell. I think this is a replacement. Okay. Q and spell, Q and spell. Already done? It seems like it. Now I have it here. I can port. This is the next stage. Cost mana, spell mana costs. Okay. I guess this could work. To Spellmaker, I now have the turret. I give it mana. This is too much. Delete. 77 mana. Oh. I have a problem. If I now apply a next stage, he calculates this in, but think a bit. There's something I need to change later. So you are my turret. You seek. And on your next stage you fire lightning. The lightning you fire is... I have no idea. Let's do this one, I guess. Now let's see. 82. Cannot even follow. I think it stopped here. Let's go here again. Oh, it's already over. This was it? Sure? I mean, it is working. This is the important part. The mana cost is still incorrect. Basically, let's think. I should... I think a bit. Something still feels off in my head. I gave it a lot of mana, but it used it up in no time. Why so fast used up is maybe the question. Somehow I cannot think. I can close this one. I have the turret tool. When I calculate mana cost, I return the mana I provided. But I could also calculate the mana cost of the next stage, but I will not get the information when the next stage is changed here, do I? Oh. It's the next stage. Tool turret triggered. Triggers. Shoots when enemy close. Shoot at close enemies. Shoots at close enemies. Shoots next stage. Attachments. Oh. Think a bit more. The mana cost is still my problem. Thinking a bit. I mean, the more interesting part would be to display how much the turret can shoot. I probably should also... Now I put too much mana in, essentially. I think a bit more. It's the turret stage. The next would be the orbiting. This turret still has the mana problems, which I'm unsure how to solve. If I, instead of mana cost, I define a shot count. It would become more expensive. I mean, if I can define the mana I want to provide, and then it just adjusts itself to the cost of the attachment. The next stage, then it would work, but I think this is a problem for later. When I calculate mana cost, do I skip this? But if I spawn a turret which cannot even afford to shoot? Can calculate mana cost. Tell, no, return number. Could have skip next. Could have a function to, no, not a function, but a flag. Next stage mana cost in mana cost calculation or something flag. Then I change the calculation behind it. Might be the best case. But I also have the case where I want to adjust. Think of it. Have mana. The mana cost could be then the limited version. Think a bit. The next stage is normally I think this flag idea is the correct approach. I can add one new. Mana cost includes next stage Boolean. Maybe this way. Calculate mana cost includes next stage. Normally it's false. Now if I calculate the mana cost recursively, I think it happens over here. I check if the function exists, then I calculate it. Where is the next stage? Blind. Go over all objects. No, this is a recursive call. I'm confused. I check for next stage. This one is an if now. If tool functions. This is not. Then I add the next stage. Okay, I think this is correct. Now whenever I calculate it, when do I calculate it? whenever I cast ability, I guess. Okay, so my turret now wants to set this to 2. But this also means that I now need to calculate it. Why is this a let? I mean, I created object. I mean, I don't need an if, I guess. Calculate mana cost from create object next stage. Next stage. Mana, and now this could be 0. Do I return 0 if there's nothing on here? Yes. Okay. I should check if I have a next stage. No, wait. Does it matter? It's my limiter. So if next stage mana is bigger 0, so there's something in here. And I want to limit the mana cost essentially to something. And it would be mana cost would be object mana. Is it module or need the floor? Next stage mana, if I divide it as a floor, this could be 0, but this is fine. Plus 0.1. So because I act on floats, I will use 0.1% of my mana to guarantee stuff. Do I round up to 1? I have to, I guess. Where's max? So it has to be at least 1. When my next stage mana would be bigger, this would be a 0. I set it to 1. I multiplied and add a little bit, so I see the mana cost. Okay. This might work out. Let's see, Spellmaker, I have a turret. Assign a lot of mana. Too much. 80 mana. Now if I do Seeker, but I know I go with staging 1. I assign pretty cheap lightning. Uh, $67. 45? What? 56? Confused. This is not what I want, which I expected. It takes a bigger one. Something was off. Now I'm woken. I'm stage. Okay, the stage. The delete doesn't reset the stage. Tool. Delete. Create tool und tool select. Else. Tool select delete. Reset. I remember it's reset. Reset also should be ability stage to 0, I guess. Okay, small change. Short sync break. Did I reload? I forgot. I just changed nothing with this. I still have the problem that it's 45. Wait. Delete one more time. This costs 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. So this is visible. Now if I do a turret and give him 47 mana, this is 20. Oops. This goes to 40 because he shoots 2. Correct. 40. No, it should be 60 with the next. 80 with the next. 100 with the next. 100. It was correct before. Give it mana. Should also limit it. Let's. This is 40. This goes fast. Let's smaller. 25. 9 mana. And I assign the smallest lightning. Don't even know what it costs. And I put a seeker at the turret. Okay, so this should. Nine shots, I believe. In a sense, it's working. They do not disappear. Until they're out of mana. Maybe they should. Please. They're too far away. Started with nothing. Okay. No, protect me. But the next thing is the Orbiter, so I would say so far it's decently working. Let's make a commit for it. Spellmaker tool. Turret. Next stage, define what it shoots. Let's do it mana pool, I guess. Frequency, no, I did not. Doesn't matter. Orbiting move tool in next one. So I have is Seeker or is move closer to it? Maybe Seeker. I am now Orbiter. 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 Direction. Well, I have one, but speed. I need to think for a moment. This is something I can define this too. I first check start position. No, it will not. Needs this. Next target acquired tick time. No. Target position, no. Do not have a position behind it. So I have an angle, have a speed. Do I have the radius? Orbit radius? Number. And I have a direction. It's a Boolean. Direction clockwise, speed. Let's try this. I mean, maybe I can choose the mana when he spins, but different problem, later problem. Seek range, I don't have a seek range. I don't have a tick interval. Don't have a default speed. I am not a seeker, I am orbiter. Orbiter. tool orbital. On key down. I put the work in progress. Do I have speed? I don't have speed. Do I have more? This is Seeker. Did I not rename? I did not rename. Better. Seeker. Let's create tool, orbiter, move tool, orbiter. Orbit around attached object. Let's see. On key up. Did the Seeker paint? Yes, it did. Seeker direction. No, I'm not a Seeker. Move tool, work in progress. This is orbiter. I don't have it. I have a direction. He is not happy. Why? Work in progress is any. This one isn't it? Direction and distance. What do I need here? Angle. Don't have a start position. Did I skip key down? I have a start position. I don't know. I don't like the setup. Move tool. This is fine. Const. Work in progress is type this, and it's. Now you should complain. You should be able to complain. Because there's no direction behind it and no start position. Do I need this start position? Else I don't have any position, do I? Okay, I have a start position. Do you need an angle? What else? Make it to 2. I just want orbit radius. I don't care for now. Oh, so orbit radius is set for the first click. So this is actually I can set it here. In progress. Orbit radius is calculate distance. Work in progress. Start position 200. Because I have the relative. And the angle is calculate direction from 0, 0 to here, I believe. The speed is, oh now this, okay. The order seems off. Key down and key up should be following each other. Which means I don't change the angle. I'm only caring for speed. The speed is dependent on start position and relative. And if it's mass point max, don't go below 1 or so. I want not angle, but this one is I have something like orbit direction clockwise is orbiter angle orbiter start position. So I get no, maybe this I will see. One tick. One tick, one tick, one tick, one tick. Same here, I guess. You are the orbiter. Relative position. Orbiter speed and you have the relative position. Orbiter direction, no. Paint. I have move by, calculate move position. Calculate move position. Isn't this next move by amount? This goes to here. Okay, this moves by I have a move 2 in the end, don't I? Think a bit. I don't have a direction, I have angle, orbiter, orbit radius. Move by, this will be move 2 in the end. And this will be move to, I guess so, without this one. With a start position, no, I don't care. Is this correct? I have no idea. The angle is not enough. Const sine orbit direction clockwise 1 else -1 sine no angle plus orbiter speed 10, something like this. How do I set the speed currently? Speed is the distance. I mean, I take this for now. Paint, get move attachment. He's not happy at all. Start position. Start position 0, 0. I am unsure how to do it, I guess. Get move attachment is used for when I attach it to in the spell making stage, if I remember correctly. And not only spell making stage, also when I create, isn't it? Okay, I get the move attachment. It's already attached here. This is not the seeker, this is orbiter. The 0, 0 position doesn't make sense to me. Is it a start position? Or is it just a position? No, it will be not relevant, I guess. But I will need an angle. This is just takeover of values, isn't it? I don't even know if I divide the speed by 10 here. Time will tell. And now I don't have ticks, I don't need targets, so this is how do I calculate them? I should I think I should delete everything. So what is the step? I have the ability object. This has a position. I do not know what I'm attached to. Does it mean I need to search ability objects to ability objects and characters? I think a bit. Hmm. I wanted to be able to orbit a player, basically, so that this thing follows me. And this makes it complicated. Okay, I want to orbit the player, but if I assign orbiting on a stage 2, what am I orbiting? Stationary? Can I even... Move attachment is always attached to something, but this is what it moves. Basically, my orbiter now would need to see on stage 0 I attach to the player, I orbit the player, and other things it would be I guess for now I should I think a bit make a position or a player reference maybe. Character reference. Hmm. I think a bit more. It would have been interesting if I can orbit other stuff, but this makes this thing more complicated. Then a movement tool would need to be attached to a second thing. Also, when I click, it's there are a lot of things I realize are more complicated. The orbiters have a minimum range. Have to stick to. Maybe orbiter are always relative to player. I think a bit more. Unsure how I want to do it. I mean, for now I could already make it relative to the owner. So the orbit radius is it important here? I have no idea. I do not use it later. I use it in Paint. Okay. But when I get the move attachment, the orbit radius does not matter. Start position doesn't make sense. Or it has no purpose. And it should be able to be Now I have the problem that I have two different purposes. I use the same objects. This might not be smart. So I might want to change this to different type. Okay, so let's split it up, I guess. Spell create. This is the object move attachment, which works a little bit different. Doesn't have a start position. It needs a speed. Speed is fine. Needs a direction. Direction is fine. Orbit radius is fine. And angle is I think also fine. Interesting, now I just removed one. Okay, but let's do it this way, or try it out this way. This is what I now return here. So this is what I need here. And this is what I should have here. I have not done, I remember. This is missing implementation. So this is no longer needed here. But these values are placeholder. When I know how to calculate it. So basically find ability owner. Position, the position is the important one. Calculate new angle based on old angle, speed, and speed, radius, and direction. Set new position, no, return move amounts. Something like this. Now, ability of object should have a owner reference. Let's see, I could also first calculate the new angle. No. I calculate the move amount directly. The new angle is, or the new angle, both can work. Move amounts based on old angle, speed, radius, and direction. This doesn't need the ability owner position, does it? It does. I need the new angle because I need the new position based on the now owner position. Okay, I understand a bit. So I find that this angle change amount is always this is in angle change, angle tick change. Angle tick change is a number. And I don't need the speed because it's in here. Okay, so when I do this one, I now need the angle tick change. And this one is How do I calculate this? Const tick change would be is based on orbiter speed. Orbiter radius, but this is not correct. So if my radius is 1, there's some pi in there somewhere. Hmm. Need to think a bit. Based on orbit radius times mass point pi, I would know I don't know the English word. The Umfang, let's just circumference or something, is it? Umfang English scope? No. Umfang circle circumference. Okay. Circumference. So I have the circumference of a circle with this, I believe. When I divide the speed by it, does this give me the angle change? It feels still off. So if I have 10, it would be 1. This might be correct. Let's take it for now. But now I have to still put in the direction times orbiter direction clockwise, log 1, -1. Okay. Let's believe I have the values now. So I have the angle tick change. Then I know then the new angle isn't even hard to calculate. So I find the ability owner. Find ability owner by ID. Ability ID. Ability ID reference. Game. He probably tells me this might not exist. So oops. Check if it does. This is undefined. Just return here, I guess. Oh, I cannot. I return 0, 0. It's also fine. Okay, so now it const owner. So if I don't, oh god, owner is undefined. Turn this again. So now I should have the owner position. Now I have calculate move position, seeker direction and speed. But why am I 0, 0? Ah, I remember. Okay. This is basically needs a new position, const new position. I mean, this is extra calculations, but I take it, I guess. New position is a position. It would be ability object x. No, I have a function for it. Move position. Calculate move position. Calculate move position. Put a position in. Key on position. I duplicate. This is a new position. Calculate move position. This would be, I have the owner. Move direction is not seeker, I have to rename it. Angle. Distance is orbit radius. False. You're not seeker, you are orbiter. So I'll go over it. Check if I have ID ref, I find the owner. If I don't find the owner, no, I don't move. It's a new position. After I have orbiter angle plus equals angle tick change. Then I have the new position. And the return, the move by amounts are old position minus new position. No, new position minus ability object x minus ability object y. So this might be it. Time will tell. Doesn't complain. Then add the tool and see what happens. So I have the orbiter. Now I have a turret. And I have the orbiter. It's confusing, but let's ignore for now. The turret also has no mana. So I delete. Turret needs mana. Turret needs an orbiter. Get to the next stage. And you get this one, and now I check. This one is working. Wait. I did say shoot. Did I attach? You should go out of mana. Go out of mana. They indeed have. They only do 1000. Feels like they don't run out of mana. They should run out of mana. Okay, I think now they are slimming down. Yes, okay. But now why is... yes, I do fixed. So I spawn him. Okay, I think I understand what happens. It's looking promising. One thing which I do not correctly set, if I get the move channel, I don't put the radius in. And also the paint was incorrect, but okay, I have to... I have a cast position here. I have a create object. Don't have the owner here? No, I'm confused. Something is not adding up in my head. I have not the casting character I need it, I guess. Do I? Also, I should probably limit the speed. The speed is not divided by 10 here. So it's relatively high. Do I do something like this? To paint it? Probably. No, not really. Let me limit. Speed doesn't have a limit. Mass max. What is the minimum? Let's go 10 for now. Key up, but I need it in both cases. I have the duplicated code currently. Speed. No, why? So between 1 and 10, I now take a speed. It's based on distance. This is not fair, I guess. Let's do divided by 10. It's correct. I hope. So I have limited the speed between 1 and 10. Now I want to paint it. When I paint it, I essentially want to demonstrate the speed. So I just paint a line. If it goes to 1, maybe this is fine. Maybe this will work. Do it, give it a bit mana, orbit. It is working, but I cannot. I'm confused. Calculate distance for the speed. But this does not give me calculate direction. Direction clockwise. I use this, but I never get it in the other direction. Okay, so let's think again. Calculate direction. So I calculate a new angle from the starter position. I'm confused. I don't change the angle, so this is always the same. So this is relative position, isn't it? Yes, it's relative position. Okay, next. Take the turret again, give it a bit mana, orbit. Okay, now I can get very slow. And let's attach lightning again. Weak lightning. Okay. I cannot. This is expensive. Why is this so expensive? Because it has so much mana. Okay, this might be one of the slower speeds. Oh, yes, I will. No, delete. I start with turret again. I orbit. I think it's not the slowest. This is the fastest. Okay, I have no second stage. Okay, now I have my it is working like I want to, but what? I cannot influence where the turret is on my angle, I guess. So maybe this is what but this makes the orbiter strange to use, but for now it's fine. No, don't have enough turrets. Oh no. Okay. Let's see. In a sense, it's working. There's still. What's my time even? 2 minutes normally for my end. Would take it for now. I can. There are questions, but I take it, I guess. Spellmaker, move tool, orbiter, mit. So can I do some more? I check some more. I start with a turret. Give it a mana. 63, fine. I give it an orbiter. Fast, fine. I give a second stage. Turret fires a turret. This turret has less mana. It did go down. This shouldn't be. I cannot. Okay, this is now a seeker. And the seeker will on stage fire lightning. Let's make like this, I guess. Okay. So this is the only part which is it is working. Although this is not. It's spawning far too much. And then overkilling. Who knows? Let's restart. So one more. What could I try? Without Fireline. So if I have a turret, give it mana, I let it orbit. I go to second stage and do Fireline. Okay, let's try. Okay, this is useless. They basically, there's a target close, but they don't aim. So lightning is the one, because I don't have an trigger distance or something, or the trigger distance is incorrect. Proximity has one, but I can put a proximity up. The proximity can orbit me. When the proximity triggers, I spawn a turret. Do this one. This turret can also orbit, can it? It should be. I mean, it is a stupid second stage, but I can do it. And now this turret shoots lightning. And let's do some average stuff. Okay. So this is a close trigger, and so they will just extra mana cost. So the damage in here will not upgrade, I think. Oh, both are 20. Okay, all too complicated. Put in, this is probably around my mana. It will orbit. This orbit as far as maybe too close. Bit more distance, please. This 25 sounds great. Orbit. Fast. Go to the next stage. The next stage is lightning. And go. And they are overkilling a lot. This is why. If I run against small enemies, I should do a different. Okay, delete. Turret. This 25, this 26 is also fine. Orbit. And please do low damage, high chain, I guess. Is this on the correct? It's not on the stage. I have to restart to it. What is mana? Orbit. Next stage. And I do mainly many targets. Okay. The damage is still far too high from these things. Lightning is not effective in mana usage. I believe. Let's delete again. I do a turret. Give it mana. I give it orbit. But this time I have put in the weakest lightning I can do. But is this enough? Still 16k. Okay, no. And what would I need? 300 damage. Yes, it's totally overkill. Now it doesn't chain. And just need to add a lot. And question is, will my mana be sufficient? Till now it feels like I'm building up. But they will come from further and further away. The older ones are all weaker ones. Okay, it's not the problem. Okay. Currently it looks like it's working out. Oh, it will be interesting. But oh. If I have too much distance, I don't know if they should hide. Okay, but I have to come to an end. I won my tests and everything should still work as nothing major changed. Okay, everything is working. Then I push, it will be deployed. And with this, I come to an end for today. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.